say live and direct, and boom, whatever the name of the podcast is, and that's how we
live and direct.
Do it. Do it, Steve.
Okay.
Live and direct guy talk. Do it.
Live and direct. It's guy talk, y'all.
Guy talk. Yeah.
All right, so we got Steve Smith, Julian, and Uncle John, and we're waiting for Meatball to see if he can get in, see what the hell is going on. Anyway, what's happening, guys? Everybody got their drinks?
Yes, sir. I'm fully loaded like a fucking 9mm with all the whole full clip, full metal jacket, motherfucker.
That's
here.
Right.
wait. Right here. There it is.
God damn.
Okay.
What is this? What is my wife sending me here? My wife sends me all kinds of shit, and I don't even know. All right, I gotta get off the phone. All right. I'm hoping Meatball could fucking figure it out. If not, we'll just go on without him, you know? And thank you, Julian, for oh, here he is. We got him. Here's Meatball. We got him.
Oh shit.
Hey!
Yo,
Meatball.
you were
What's up, baby?
underneath
Yo, what
junk
up,
mail.
son?
That's why.
Oh, is that what happened? It was under the junk mail? All right.
Yeah, all your emails went through, but it went to junk mail. I don't know what's going on with my emails.
Man, your phone is fucked up, son.
What's going
You
on?
gotta get into the 21st century, goddammit.
Yeah.
Nah, they see John Olivier's junk.
Yeah. Yeah.
Julian, what's up, Steve?
What's going on,
What's
Meatball?
going on?
What's up?
Same shit.
Hey,
Okay.
listen, did I miss this already?
No, not at all. But good. No, we perfect timing.
Cheers.
All right, here we go.
Cheers.
Guy talk.
Cheers.
All
Cheers, motherfucker.
Here's Frank Pepe. What up, Frank Pepe?
What up, Frank?
Yeah, Frank, what up, baby?
Frank?
All right, first topic. This one is a hot topic all over YouTube. Cain Velasquez. Did you guys hear about this or no?
Yes, briefly.
I've been looking at
I
it.
heard
Yeah.
a little something, but not really.
I'll basically I'll break it down for everybody, man. So what happened? Cain Velasquez is a former heavyweight MMA UFC champion. He lives in California. I think he's Mexican descent. I'm not 100% sure, but I know he's Hispanic, obviously. So he has a family, lives in California, and apparently the media just says a close relative, but sources out there say it was his daughter. Okay, so I don't want to say I know for sure. I'm just saying the media is saying close relative, but Joe Rogan said it was his daughter. He sends his daughter to a child care, right? Because she's 4 years old. The child care is run by a couple, a husband and wife, and their 40-year-old son still lives with them. Apparently, he's not part of the business, but he lives in the house where the business operates.
That's a red flag right there. 40-year-old son.
Yeah, exactly.
Living at home, shit.
So, turns out that this guy was arrested for sexually assaulting kids in the daycare, and it is apparently one of the kids is Cain Velasquez's daughter or close relative.
Alleged daughter, right?
Why are we late? Nicole Bundy. I don't know. Oh, we're waiting for Meatball. We were waiting for Meatball. Meatball was late, motherfucker, and we got started.
Oh, wait, hold on. Before I'm a little confused. In the past, he's done this. He's done this before.
Who?
Oh, no.
No. Yeah. He's got a record.
But he's not registered like a sex offender or something.
I don't know the detail. I know California is really loose. I don't know the detail, but I know he's had run-ins in the past. So the guy gets arrested. He gets out on bail. Okay, and this doesn't sit well with Cain Velasquez. So Cain Velasquez gets in his truck when he finds out this guy is out on bail. Loads up his Glock, and he went looking for him. So we found him, and the guy was driving in his car, but he has his mom and his stepfather in the car. Apparently, this was like an 11-mile chase. So the guy finally catches up to him and starts bucking shots out the window to try and kill this piece of shit, right? The thing is, he doesn't hit him. He winds up shooting the stepfather twice, right?
Crazy.
He hits him in the chest, hits him in the arm. And I think he runs off the road, and Cain Velasquez, I don't know all the detail from there, but he leaves. He gets arrested. He gets arrested for attempted murder. He's in prison, and he's denied bail. So the guy that molested his close relative, or rumors have it that it's his daughter. I don't know why the media can't say it's his daughter, maybe because it's a minor. I don't know. But according to Joe Rogan, it was his 4-year-old daughter. He's denied bail completely. All right. So the thing is, this happened last week or over the weekend. I'm not 100% sure. The MMA community has raised over $1 million for Cain Velasquez to use for legal fees. And he has hired, his lawyer is Mark Geragos.
Perfect. That's perfect. Yep, I know. Yep.
And he apparently in the past he has defended Michael Jackson, Nate Dogg, Puff Daddy, very high profile lawyer, and he's very expensive. But this guy is walking the streets. I don't know. I can't wrap my head around it. Look, I don't want to say that I'm pro vigilante, right? But
well, you don't have to say it, but I'll tell you, that's a double-edged sword right there, right? It's a double-edged sword because I ain't gonna front. I ain't mad at this dude, Cain Velasquez.
No, me neither.
I ain't mad at him.
Me neither.
You know, because if that shit happened to me, I would have wanted to act just like him. The thing is, with the media, right, and just society, they don't take personal feelings into account with respect to, like if that was me, that's what I would have done. But because you got to follow the law. So he went looking for this dude and sprayed the whole car and missed his target and hit somebody else. That was fucked up. Yes, but
here's the thing, Steve. This guy, rumors have it on social media that there has been this has happened over 100 times with him. That's the rumor floating around.
That sounds crazy.
Over 100 times. Whether it was with and the kid is 4 years.
But how does Cain Velasquez let his daughter or his close family member be babysat in a household with a guy?
Yeah, but I don't think he knew.
Has over 100.
I don't think he knew
because
he wasn't part of the business. He was just.
But
there.
John, hold on. You said the mother and the stepfather.
Right.
Stepfather's part of this business or no?
Yeah, the stepfather and the mother, yes.
So now you have a business with minors in a home with an undeclared sex offender that they know.
Right.
See,
that the parents know.
Listen, well, the parents know.
Yeah.
It's wrong. See, before you said that, I was like, to go out there and start shooting, it's wrong. Spray innocent people. Now do you say to yourself?
They're not innocent.
Were the parents innocent?
Right.
Now it's no.
And who do you think paid the bail? It's a $50,000 bail, and I'm pretty sure you got to come up with 10% of that to get him bailed out, right? Who do you think paid the bail? If he's living with his parents, I have to guess his parents paid the fucking bail.
I would assume
right? Yeah. Now,
but meatball, just all of that shit being said, just think about if that was your daughter.
Yeah, right.
Okay, that just alleviates all the discussion you could have, because if that was my daughter, I'm going to kill that motherfucker. There's no question there.
Yeah,
and
That's a fact.
right or wrong, it's the concept behind the whole situation. If that should happen, you're not thinking
No, you're not
clearly or rational. You just want to kill that motherfucker. That's it.
You know, the thing is though, like the law, from the facts that I gathered, from the information that I gathered, the guy was arrested. So he was arrested, but then he was out on bail a day or two at the latest later. All right, so you failed. The law failed.
Right.
You know what I mean?
What do you get double bail?
Not double bail. What do you mean?
Well, you said a couple of days prior they bailed him out. Also?
No. He was either out a day or two later.
Oh, like right after
they arrested him, and it was a $50,000 bail, and I'm pretty sure you got to come up with 10%.
Was this in America or in Mexico?
Yeah, it's in California.
California
is fucked up to begin with.
Yeah,
They're fucked up.
You know what? Like I was saying earlier, like you said, he's a champion fighter.
Yeah.
You figured prior to this information coming out that if I was a fighter, I would love to physically get my hands on him.
Yeah.
Not to shoot him.
Yeah.
Just the aggression to take out on him physically.
Oh, this guy was
okay.
Exactly. This guy was out to kill him. There's no question about it. Because now, he was
with the gun now with the bail, and now you're saying the parents knew all that. Now it goes into a completely beyond just revenge, just psychotic. Take the whole family out, and that's what happened.
I don't think his intentions were to. I think this guy basically. You see, the problem is. I
want to wait to see
Julian and Anthony. Julian
does the right thing.
Julian and Anthony have Julian and Meatball have daughters, and either one or two things happened. Either he fucking just saw red, snap, and just I'm gonna kill.
Those are
everybody.
Those are fears you have. I have as a parent is losing the things you work so hard for protecting the things you love so much. You know, it's like, God forbid something was to happen to my kids. I don't know what I would do.
Exactly.
I know how much I would lose. And it's like react and think and react. And it's like you don't see that as a parent. Your first thing is to react. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
I don't know.
I don't think this guy was like sitting there like contemplating. Oh, okay.
That's
well,
a
if
fact,
I do,
right.
I think this guy basically said, "What? They let him out? Oh, no fucking way!" And just
you see, I think like what Julian was saying, right? I think that you say, "Oh, do you think or react?" Right? And to me, the obvious answer to that is you react because. And you might,
That's a fact.
you might think, rational before that kind of shit jumps off.
Right.
But once it jumps off, the end result is that you're going to react. That's your child, right? There's no other recourse but to get retribution and some sort of vindication for what this motherfucker just did to your child. There's no question.
Your job,
bro.
Absolutely. Yeah. Your job as a father, your internal instinct as a father is to protect.
I'm coming for that motherfucker, no matter what.
Yeah.
And then you know what? And I'll deal with the consequences later.
And I'll deal with it later. And you know what? I'm sorry, man, but I look. Why is the guy 40 years old and still living at home? Well,
John, you want to? John, that's almost like a normal thing today. So, no, I'm being very serious. 40 still being at home is normal.
It's just but the thing is, it's like they have.
We're not all Italian, meatball.
Yeah. You ain't kidding. You have a daycare business running out of your house, and your son, who is a sex offender, lives with you.
So John, so that's my thing. It's like, as a sex offender, you got to register, right? That's my thing. It's like, so as a sex offender, you got to register to a house.
Right.
So say Cain didn't know that this guy lived there. He was living there illegally, right? He registered somewhere else. He was living with his mom.
Yeah.
You are a champion fighter. You got connections regular people don't have. You need to know where these, especially if that's your daughter. Like he said it was a close relative. Okay, I can't see him checking up on everything. But if that's your daughter, you need to know
Yeah,
who
but
these people are around your
he
kids.
probably didn't know. There's no way he
Absolutely.
knew. There's
Absolutely.
no way.
I'm just saying before it even got to shooting people and being that angry as a parent, as a dad, like I would be more angry if I did the background and it came up fake and then. But if I did the background and I seen, get the fuck out of here. There's no way in hell I'm sending my kid anywhere without checking on these people. No fucking way. I'm sorry.
Yeah, I
no
don't
way.
get that either.
I agree.
No, yeah, but I don't think that I listen, I wish I had the facts. I don't have the facts.
I'm with you.
Of that, But I would have to believe he and or his wife didn't know.
That's crazy. That's crazy.
But here's another thing, Jay.
But I think we're forgetting. I think we're forgetting the bigger picture here. The bigger picture is the percentage that a sexual molester or a pedophile or a rapist does it again, like is a repeat offender, is in the high 90s. These people. Hold on, Steve. These people. It's not like you're you. It's not like you steal. It's not like you steal. It's not like you sold drugs. It's not like you killed because you belong to a motorcycle club and that's what it takes to get in. This is a sickness that is not really curable. And what does it say about our society that this guy was out on bail after molesting a 4-year-old after 1 or 2 days, and the guy that took revenge is denied bail?
Well, okay, let's do this.
That's a fact.
You said, what does it say about society? That's going to bring me to my point. This dude probably, if you give society the benefit of the doubt, like this dude got caught, okay, because you had all kinds of rage in you, right? But this dude got caught, right? And then, so now you feel it's in society's hands. I want justice.
Yeah.
Right? Want justice. And then you think you got justice because dude got arrested or whatever.
Right.
And then he gets released, like whatever.
Right.
However many days later. So
max 48 hours later. Max.
Justice failed you. You had your heart set on the fact that you got vindicated because the dude got arrested. Now he's gonna pay the price. But then he gets let out 2 days later. So what the fuck you think's gonna happen? That rage comes right the fuck back because
Absolutely.
the system failed you.
John, can I say something, John?
Yeah, of course. Go ahead, Meeple.
A couple of years ago, I had to go to court for a family member, and people, in front of the judge, public defenders, and all that. And there was a guy there, and I actually laughed afterwards, and it was terrible. He was caught in the last 10 years setting fires to buildings. Nobody got killed, nobody got hurt, but there was damages to the building.
Right.
So obviously he's gone through whatever therapy through the years. He got caught again. He set the fire to the little alleyway where you make a right into the store of a bodega. And in front of you is the steps to go upstairs to the apartment building.
Right.
So, and this is how they get away with things. He set a fire at the front door of the bodega because something happened. Technically, he didn't start a fire in the building because it was still part of outside.
Right.
And the judge goes, maybe you need some help and maybe some therapy instead of going to jail, blah, blah, blah.
That's crazy.
And this is what society does. He goes, we know you did wrong, but we know our system can help you mentally, physically, whatever it is. They don't want them in jail because they want to give them a second, third, fourth, and fifth chance.
Yeah, that's bullshit.
Now back to the bail. Hold on.
Your rape is off the book. Rape is off the book, man.
Go ahead.
The non-bail now. You said 11-mile chase. Is that correct?
I think so. I think it was 11 miles.
They might have said that he already had planned in those 11 miles to kill. It wasn't a sudden act that he decided to do. He had 11 miles to decide whether to walk away or shoot up the car. That's probably why they denied bail. Because that man was thinking about it, and he said, I'd rather do that for 11 miles.
Again, Meatball,
Right.
think of the cause of why he did that.
Yeah,
Think about that.
Yeah,
No,
I don't
but
think
they're saying premeditated because it's
No,
11 miles.
Well, who
This is
cares
how
what
society
Meatball?
is.
Who cares what you call it?
It's
Who
nothing
cares
has
what
been.
you call it? Premeditated, meditated.
Hold on.
Who gives a fuck?
Hold on, no, but hold on, Steve. Nothing went to trial yet. Nothing has been.
No, I'm talking about bail. I'm just
No,
talking about bail.
yeah. So
That's why he got denied.
Bail is set by the judge, from what I understand.
Right.
It has nothing to do with the trial. It's not a set, whether it's premeditated or anything like that. Nothing is set in stone as of yet. I don't know, man. I'm on the side of Cain Velasquez 100%.
100%.
Yeah, I
Me too. I'm just making
I would have had special plans for that motherfucker when I caught him.
Well, here's the thing. Here's the thing. Cain Velasquez, if he does go to jail, he's going to be fine. Okay? First of all, he's an MMA fighter. Okay? Secondly, everybody is going to be on his side. All right? And he's Mexican, and he's in California. He is not going to have a problem if he goes to prison, one iota, because everybody is going to understand why he did what he did. The other guy, on the other hand, if he goes to prison,
he's fucked.
He's fucked big time. He is public enemy number one.
That's right.
And rightfully so. No punishment is no punishment's bad enough for this guy, as far as I'm concerned.
Let me tell you something, John.
Look, this is a sickness.
That kind of crime. I mean, and I'm speaking just for myself, right? That kind of crime could almost. I mean, this is not even my child.
Yeah.
But to hear about some shit like that could almost bring tears to my eyes.
I mean, that is crazy, bro.
That shit is so.
That's a baby. 4 years old is a baby.
Yeah, but the tears come from
precious, man.
The tears come from just. I don't even know how to explain it. The tears come from just me imagining me in that dude's place. Because I know if that was my child, it would. That's it.
Oh, hold on.
That's some shit that will fucking drive you crazy. You remember the movie?
I'm with you, Steve.
Short American 04 says they may put him in solitary, which sucks. They are doing that to child rapists, which is not just. Oh, okay. So they know that he's going to be public enemy number one.
So they're like protecting him,
and they're going to put him in, and they're going to put him in solitary so they can't get to him.
That's crazy.
I don't.
I think the jails always find a way. I think the jails always find a way to get to what they need to get to. We just don't know about it.
It's just unbelievable how the guy. Look, I don't know. I can't put myself in that position, but the guy wasn't going to beat him up. The guy was out to kill him, and I have no qualms whatsoever with that whatsoever. This guy was like, you don't touch my daughter, I'm going to kill you, and if I have to go to jail for it,
John, my daughter is 3. She's not allowed to kiss me or her mom, no one, on the lips. I don't play no games like that. So I can't tell you how I'm gonna react in a situation like that, but I haven't been in a situation, God forbid, like I don't know how I'm gonna react. So I can't blame the man for reacting the way he reacted. As a parent, like you just see red and you want to react.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
You know what?
Especially as a father.
You know what the perfect movie is that emulates what we're talking about? Perfect movie is A Time to Kill. Remember that shit with Samuel L. Jackson when they raped his daughter and they threw in the ditch? And what he did? He went to the fucking courthouse with a shotgun and blasted both of those motherfuckers.
Yeah, right.
And, and then when Matthew McConaughey was his lawyer, the most intelligent shit that he did was he got the jury to visualize what it would be, how they would feel if it was their child, white, black, or whatever, right? And that shit was so brilliant but that's real. It's a movie, but that's real because.
But that's a feeling you can't explain until you're a parent. Like, and I don't blame when you hear stories like that. I don't ever blame a parent for reacting. Like, you hear a parent go to high school and beat up a bunch of kids. It's like something had to take that parent off to go to a high school and beat up a bunch of kids. It's like, until you're in that spot, you don't know how to react as a parent. The
little girl was 4 years old. 4.
Come on.
She has never, and from what I understand, this was not only once. This was several times. She is ruined she's ruined for the rest of her life. Yeah, she's going to go through a lifetime of therapy to possibly have a normal life.
I hope that she's young enough to be a blur, that she knows something but a blur. That's the only thing that could save her, because she's going to be scarred for life.
But
you know what I'm trying to say? She is 4.
Yeah.
That is young, but they do remember. But it would
they
be
do,
like
especially if it's dramatic.
Yes.
Dramatic. Like, listen, I remember being a kid and being in a high chair as a kid, and my parents arguing, and my father slamming his hand on the table. And I remember that clear as day. And I was in a high chair. So how old was I? Fucking 1, maybe?
14, 17?
Yeah.
Hey, yo, let me tell you something. I know for a fact from experience, and I didn't know this until it happened to me, that you can't even use yourself as an example, because how much do you think you really remember from when you was 4 years old? Can you tell me some shit that happened when you was 4 years old?
Only if it was really dramatic.
Right,
yeah.
But
now, I say that
because I remember when I had my foster child. Remember when I had that foster kid in my house? I don't know. You know what I'm talking about, John.
I remember.
Right? And now he was 4 years. He was 4.5. He was about to be 5. And when they came and they took him and they wanted to give him back to his crack addicted mother.
Oh,
right?
Okay.
And then when they came in the Christmas time, they came middle of the fucking season. I got a whole bunch of family here, friends. We chilling, partying, doing the Merry Christmas thing. And they decided to show up and say, we taking Ethan. That was my foster son's name. They came in the middle of that shit, right? So they came and they got him. And I said, don't touch him. Get your fucking hands off him. I'll take him downstairs and I'll put him in the van. I put him in the van. I strapped him up. And you know what he said to me at 4 years old? Thinking, maybe he don't really know what's going on and all this shit, because all this shit was happening around him. And I didn't know if he was processing it. You know what he said to me when I strapped him in? He said, I'm never going to see you again, Daddy.
God.
That's what he said to me. Do you know the fucking waterfall tears that come? I was like, oh shit, I didn't know if he really was processing it, but he had it. And he said, I'm never going to see you again, Daddy.
Yeah.
So that kid, I found out later on, suffered from fucking, what do you call that shit? Separation anxiety and some other kind of disorder. Like, because he just got yanked away from people that he loved.
Right. People that loved him, yeah.
And so that was my experience as far as having that kind of shit happen.
Yeah.
And I all I had to do was try to be, strong for wifey, because she was a fucking wreck.
Of course.
And then the next day, I broke down. I got dents in my furniture from me punching shit, because I let my anger out by swinging off on shit.
Yeah.
There wasn't nobody else to hit, so I was breaking up furniture.
Yeah.
And I never removed those dents, because that's a reminder of what I went through when that's how that shit hit me. And I had thoughts in my brain like, I'm going to kill the fucking caseworker that started this shit. I'm going to have the fucking, what do you call it? The the social worker, I might have her raped and thrown in a ditch. I was thinking crazy.
Right.
Because I wanted somebody
That
to
anger.
feel the pain that I
That's
felt.
that energy.
Right.
That shit's crazy
So-
as a
I wanted
parent.
somebody to feel the pain that I felt. And I said, those two motherfuckers, I want them to pay. And so just as an example, you can just imagine if some shit like that happened to your child, you ain't thinking straight. You thinking crazy.
That's right.
And you just want retribution.
Yeah.
That's it. And whatever comes after, you handle after.
Right.
But right now,
This is
gotta deal
what we
with this.
said. That he said the mother. I don't want to get into it with Steve because I remember it clear.
Yeah, I remember too. I remember that like it was
That's a fact.
Many chances, and
Right.
she failed, and she still was given chances.
right.
Yeah.
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 Exactly.
This
Yeah.
is what I'm
Yep.
saying.
Over and over and
and
over again. And this is the same
Same thing
thing.
when you're talking about a criminal
Right.
who's been in jail for numerous occasions, and then something like this happens, and he walks. He walks.
Right. Right. Exactly. He walks. It's pathetic. It's pathetic.
It's society. That's just how it is.
It's.
Give
I'm
them another chance.
I'm just gonna say it. California. I don't know what it would be like if it was happening in New York. Probably something similar. But California is a bunch of liberal, left wing. Everybody could be helped. Everybody could be, rejuvenated, rehabilitated, and not everybody can, and especially not a pedophile. I'm sorry, I'm not on board with rehabilitating a pedophile. I'm not on board with it. I'm on board with locking them up forever and throwing away the key. If you wanna the guy's name is Harry Gorlart. If you want to release Harry Gorlart, here's how I would release him. Okay, if I had the power to be in charge, I would release him in East LA, in the Mexican section of East LA. And I would make an announcement that Harry Gorlart, the pedophile, the guy who allegedly molested Cain Velasquez as the UFC Mexican heavyweight champion, is being released. And
he's a free man now.
In this corner at this time. And I would make it like a Friday night when everybody's home, like like a
Make
Friday
a party
night.
out of it, right?
John,
That motherfucker probably wouldn't last 10 minutes.
John, now Friday night, the restaurants are busy. They need dishwashers. It's gotta be
That's fucked up.
They're also talking about making pedophilia sexual preference. Oh my God, I can't even. All right, I can't.
Yeah,
even.
I can't talk about this no more.
Yeah, all right, we're done with this topic. All right, change the topic.
What?
That was
That shit was like too deep. We went to the bottom of the ocean with that shit, John.
Yeah. I'm sorry.
Wake us up. Wake us up.
Yeah,
Make me
okay.
laugh, man.
Different
All
topic.
right.
We're gonna change.
Hold on. Let's clear up. Let's cheer up a little bit.
Yeah, let's have a shot.
All right.
Next
See
topic.
this motherfucker.
Topic 2. Growing up in New York City during the 80s and 90s. Julian, it would be more the 90s and the early 2000s, but
Whoa.
what?
You're young.
86.
Yeah, young.
Yeah, you're young.
What year was you born?
86.
86. Oh shit! I was what?
We don't
how old was
care.
I?
We don't give
I was
a
24
fuck.
years old.
Come on.
I was
So-
breakdancing to Run DMC.
Yeah. So me and Meatball are from the same neighborhood in Brooklyn, in Bensonhurst, and then I had moved to Staten Island, and Julian and Steve are from the Bronx, right?
Yes, sir.
Did you guys grow up in the same part of the Bronx or no?
No, I'm from Uptown. I'm from Uptown.
All right.
I'm from the South
And
Bronx.
he's from South Bronx. I'm from Uptown.
All right. So here's one thing that everybody's got. Every kid in New York City has in common, right? When we were growing up, nobody had Netflix or any shit like that. That the most you had like ColecoVision or Atari, if you had that shit. Steve didn't have that shit, right?
I had none of that shit.
WHT.
Yeah,
Yeah.
So you were out in the street playing.
Yes.
And what kind of
Facts.
games were you playing? Do you remember the games that you would play? Because we
I'll
all
tell
played
you.
the same fucking games.
We played.
Manhunt, Bulldog, Tag, Red Rover.
Red Rover.
Red Rover.
Kiss and
No,
touch,
Scully.
freeze tag,
Scully.
Yeah.
basketball,
You remember that?
relay racing.
Yeah.
What? All that shit,
Running
Scully?
bases,
Asses up.
red light, green light, 1, 2, 3.
Yeah. Yeah. What
What?
about
King
asses up,
Queen.
dude? Did you guys play asses up?
Asses up. Hell yeah.
Asses
Off the wall.
up?
Asses up. Hell yeah.
Asses
Imagine,
up.
imagine playing that with the kids today in the street.
No.
Oh no, you gonna get a fucking hate charge. You crazy?
Yeah.
Hate charge.
You know what's amazing? You know what's amazing? It's like how we just named all these games we used to play in the street, right? But like you see, okay, all right, you might argue that not you guys, but people will argue, well, that was a different era. Y'all didn't have all these fucking electronics and computers. But that's not a fucking answer. Yo, look at the people that we turned out to be growing up the way we did with none of this shit that we got going on right now. No computers, no cell phones. No, yo, we got excited when beepers came out. We were fucking excited. And fucking
That's right.
and fucking
hold on.
8 tracks and
If your kid ain't playing a team sport
Yeah.
in the South Bronx, like a team organized sport, it ain't really safe to be outside. This shit is crazy nowadays.
That's
No. It's safer to be outside than ever, man.
No, I'm saying that's
Now?
Yeah.
No, that's now.
Because
That's what you did. You was outside.
Crazy as hell.
But you have surveillance everywhere now.
That shit don't mean nothing.
Everywhere.
That shit tell
You
you
know
what
what?
happened
You-
after the
you know
fact.
what,
That shit
Julian?
don't stop it. No, hell no. You crazy as
It's
hell.
when there was a problem, and I can only speak for me and John. You never shit where you eat, and even though people were in the street, if you had a problem like your son or whatever stealing or whatever it was,
Australia.
neighborhood-
Yo, we got a motherfucker from Australia, son.
Yo.
Down under.
What's up, kid?
Check
Call.
in, baby.
You
I
can't
wish I
relate.
knew how to say what's up in Australia, but whatever.
They speak English, dude. It's
Yeah, really.
Okay.
yeah,
Oh,
it is.
okay. They got their own
They
language. Don't y'all got your own language?
No, they don't. They're English.
Banana
Yeah.
duck.
Oh, okay. My bad. What's up, son?
Yo,
Well,
Carl,
I
I
was
don't think you can relate to what we're talking about. We're talking about growing up in New York City. You play any street games in Australia?
He got games in Australia, definitely.
What do you do?
Everybody
Chase the
play
kangaroo?
Yeah, I
Chase
know.
and
Play tag.
fuck the kangaroo.
No, but you know what? You see, like, here's the thing. Like, what Meatball was touching on, right? And I just want to say this. It's like, look, when I was coming up, you didn't have to be like your parents, right? Your mother and father didn't always have to have their eye on you for somebody to be watching you. Okay? Because it's like they say,
Yeah,
it
it was
takes a
community.
village to raise a child. And yo, if your mother and father didn't have their eye on you, they friends all around that fucking hood knew what the fuck you were doing.
There's no
Yeah.
community anymore. Yeah.
So let
And
me
they
tell you
were
what I'm
like,
trying to
well, I saw Anthony jumping over that fence in the back of the fucking
That's right. That's
Chinese
right.
restaurant, trying to get in the back door.
There's no community
Your
anymore.
shit's blown
It
up.
was fun. It
Yo,
was
you know
look
what I
what,
mean?
back in the day.
look what Carl said. This motherfucker used to play hopscotch.
Oh,
Oh,
you bitch ass.
shit.
Carl,
He gotta be
you used to
60.
play hopscotch. You should have never admitted that shit, Carl.
He was 60. He gotta be
You on
60
some
years
bitch
old.
ass shit.
Yeah. Give me hopscotch. God, I
Hopscotch.
play with
Are
Barbies.
you gay?
Did you play with Barbies too, Carl? God damn.
I got a Ken doll ready to go up in your ass.
No, we're supposed to like love the fans, but not.
Yeah, I know, really.
Yeah.
I love you. I love you.
Carl from
But listen,
Australia play hopscotch. Okay. And
shit.
handball.
You know,
All right,
wait,
handball.
wait,
Maybe in
okay.
Australia. Maybe it's a
You've
different
been
hopscotch in
vindicated,
Australia.
Carl. You play handball, you're good.
Maybe it's a
Now,
different hopscotch in Australia.
Now,
Who knows?
growing up, I say everyone needed to know what was going on. Everyone had one on every block. It was the block mayor, that lady on the second floor with a pillow on the window and watching
Seeing everything.
everybody in the
That's
Seeing
right.
everything.
That's right.
Oh, shit.
Everything.
Carl,
We had a woman in our building we used to call the Black Rona Barrett.
I think that was my mother.
Everything that was going on in the
I think that was my mother growing up.
Carl, you're speaking a different language, man. I have no idea what tops is in Australia. I have
Tops.
no fucking
know
clue
it.
what that is.
No, I know what that is.
You
No,
know,
Carl gotta be 60. Carl
you
gotta be
spin the fucking
Steve
top.
age.
You know, I know what that is.
oh, well,
I
like
know that.
dreidel. It's like a
Well, like a
Jewish thing. The
dreidel?
dreidel. Yeah.
A dreidel?
No, it was.
Fucking
No, the tops is that's what I'm thinking it is. The tops, you know those tops you spin the fucking tops and they fucking spin and all that bullshit. That's what I think he's talking about.
Yeah,
When he's
I
talking
don't
about
know.
tops.
That's the only tops I know.
I don't know.
Yeah, me
anything.
too.
Unless you talk about tops.
Here we go. Here we go. Hold on. Flipping baseball
Flipping
cards.
baseball
Yeah, that's
cards.
true.
I was just saying that.
Okay,
Cost
all right,
thousands,
all right, yeah.
fucking up all good, but yeah, it's true. Nicole Bundy's hysterical laughing.
Nah,
right.
I don't remember.
Yo,
that. I don't remember.
you know my favorite. You know my favorite
Shit,
fucking
me.
game
Wait,
was
hold
as a
on,
kid.
Joe, you never flipped baseball cards?
I
Pokemon,
didn't really collect.
maybe Pokemon cards. Or
Yeah, you're a dick.
No, goddamn, there was no Pokemon back in the '80s.
We wasn't flipping cards in the 80s. We started flipping cards. We had no
Baseball cards,
baseball
like
cards.
homeboy said. That's what we do.
We collected cards in the 80s. As me growing up, we collected them. We didn't flip no cards.
I didn't collect baseball cards, bro.
Yeah,
I got a few. Yo, you know my favorite.
Get the fuck
you know
outta
my,
here. What?
You know my favorite game was Doctor. I used to play Doctor with the girl down the block.
Hey, yo.
Yeah, and
Wait,
she's
what?
Doctor.
Well, we used to call that. We had a different name for it. We said just manhunt, and you know,
Manhunt. Say it again, manhunt.
manhunt. You already know.
And I used to
You find your best friend in manhunt.
And I remember there was this girl, Michelle, not you, Michelle, not the Michelle that's on the board, obviously not you.
Oh my god!
But there was a girl, Michelle, on my block, and we used to play Doctor, and she used to show me her titties. You know, even though there were no titties.
How old was you? I
don't know. I was in first grade, second grade.
She had titties at first grade. God damn, Josh.
Ring and run, yes, ring and run, yeah. Ring and run. That shit was fucked up. Ring and run. Because we used to ring somebody's bell.
That game got a lot of names.
Well, how about this? You ever have dog shit in a bag, lift the bag, ring the doorbell?
Oh my god!
Hell no!
Yeah, that was bad. Yo, you can't play Ring and Run anymore because the Ring fucking videos you and shit. Yeah. Shit. What else did you play? Skelly was a good one.
What was
Skelly was one of my favorite games. The Skellies.
I used to like playing.
I might make a Skelly board at work. I might make one at work.
Oh,
yo,
shit.
that
You
was
remember how to make one?
What?
No, you gotta know how to make them, son. You gotta know. There's all kinds of techniques.
There's only one way to make a Skelly. There's only one way to make a Skelly board.
No, Skelly board. Skelly board. But
blow up a mailbox.
I'm talking about the cap.
Oh, the cap is different. Yeah, you make your cap based on your preference. Yeah, hell yeah.
Michelle, what do? You Unabomber? You're blowing up mailboxes? Jesus Christ.
Yeah, where you from, Michelle? God
you're taking
my neighbor.
What was the game? Remember, you used to put the quarter on the crack of the concrete. You used to bounce the ball to hit it.
Oh yeah, that's right.
What was that?
I don't remember, but you're right. It was a blue ball. You bought the blue ball for like 99 cents at the corner store, and you put that's right. And you used to have to try to hit it, so you flip the quarter.
That's too old for me, bro.
Yeah, I don't know what about that shit. What the fuck are you talking about? Flip the quarter with a blue ball? Like, what the fuck? What?
It's a Brooklyn shit.
It's been this is my friend that this is my friend, and he's using his wife's fucking oh, I'm sorry, dude. You blew up mailboxes, Joe? Holy shit.
No, we did that shit. No, I ain't gonna front. We did that shit like Halloween. We would do that shit. Was it Halloween? Yeah, we did. We throw fucking M80s in the mailbox and just blow that shit up.
Yo,
you know what I mean? For no fucking reason.
Allegedly.
No, we did it. I'm admitting it, goddammit. You can't catch it now. I fucking blew mailboxes up, motherfucker.
Remember in the lunch with a quarter? You used to hit the quarter on the edge of the table, and you had 4 shots to get it to the other edge. It was a table football, I guess you would call it.
Yeah,
you ever did that?
Oh yeah, like at lunch at
school.
Yeah.
Who hasn't done that?
That's old school.
We used to get tinfoil because your mom wrapped up the sandwich in tinfoil and used to make it real fucking thin. Right?
But you know, we also had a lot of.
I used to play Doctor. That's right.
We also had a lot of hobbies, like shit that we was into as kids back then that kids nowadays know nothing about. Like our shit back in the day was racing those fucking AFX cars on the track.
Oh, yo, the last one just closed down like a month ago in Brooklyn. Buzzarama.
No, McDonald Avenue? No.
Buzzarama. It was in
Avenue D?
Yeah, I forgot the name of it. The name of it was Buzzarama.
McDonald, I think, right?
And it was the last one. It just turned down. It just shut down last month. It was the last one in New York City.
I mean, well, them shits, that shit's been around for 50 fucking years or more. Because that shit was on and popping when I was a kid.
All right, what about the 4th of July? That's a good one. The 4th of July.
Everything.
Yeah.
Oh, 4th of July. We were lighting everything that we could light on fire.
The whole fucking neighborhood.
The whole neighborhood was outside. Everybody.
We would take a mattress and put it in the middle of the fucking street and throw all kinds of fucking fireworks on it and light the whole shit on fire. And the cars would be trying to get by, and all of a sudden, the whole block is
we blocked whole Webster Avenue down. You can't even drive past that shit.
Yeah, right. Yeah, oh man, it was crazy.
Yo, when I didn't get into fireworks until I was like in middle school, like junior high school. When I was a kid, I was scared shitless of fucking fireworks. My brothers would be blowing up the whole fucking neighborhood, and I would be like fucking so scared. And then like all of a sudden it was like, I don't know, when I was like 12 or something, I just snapped out of it. And then I was in the middle of the street shooting the fireworks. Let's see. What's this? Scale electrics, bro. Fuck yeah. I don't know what that means. And smell the handpiece smell. What the fuck are you talking about, Carl?
Carl, Jesus Christ. What are you doing down there?
Smell the handpiece smell. I have no idea what it took.
Yo,
is that like us smell my fingers?
Yo, but see, as you get older, all your priorities change with respect to having fun on Halloween and shit. So, when we became teenagers, we were like, fuck all of that kiddie shit. We were looking for more adventurous fun. And we used to catch motherfuckers out there, in the wrong place. Let me just say, in the wrong place at the wrong time. And they would get got, and it would be so fucking. It was funny to us because we just used to catch motherfuckers out there, and just bombard them with all kinds of. We wouldn't like hurt them, but just fuck them up with all kinds of, eggs and all that bullshit that people used to use on Halloween.
Halloween, the eggs and whipped.
Hey, Steve, were you picking on the Jewish kids again?
Yeah, definitely.
We were picking on any white boy in the neighborhood. I remember, me boy, I wasn't gonna say it, but you brought it up, right? This is one situation. This shit was so funny because just the expression on this dude's face was priceless, right? There was about 40 of us out there hanging out on the avenue, looking for some shit to get into, right? And here comes this motherfucker with his dog, a white boy, right, with his dog, and he's whistling. Down the block, right? He's whistling, and he got his little fucking poodle and shit, and he turns the corner, and he sees like 50 black guys just hanging out, looking to get into some shit, and we didn't do that to him because we were like, no, we can't fuck with this kid because he's by himself, and it was just the look on his face was priceless because that motherfucker was so shook, and I ain't never seen a white boy run so goddamn fast. That motherfucker took off. He beat his dog. He had a dog, right? He was running faster than the fucking dog just to get away from her. And I said, "Where did that motherfucking white boy go?"
What year was this? What year was this?
This was like, oh shit. This had to be like 80, maybe. No, 82, 83. It was like, no.
I wasn't even born yet.
No. It was probably earlier than that. It probably had to be like 78, 79. I was young.
Christ.
Yeah, man. Listen, I remember those days. The same thing happened in our neighborhood, only the opposite.
No, listen. Let me tell you something else. When I was a youngster, it went both ways, like John was about to say. I used to be that kid, 14, 15 years old, right? And we hung out together, and we'd be walking down the avenue, and then you got these grown-ass white boys that were like 18, 19. They was driving around in those fucking souped-up Camaros and 442s and all these muscle cars and shit, and they was looking for trouble. So when they see a bunch of young black kids, they say, "Oh, let's go get these niggas," right? And I was like, I heard one of the white boys say that. He said, "Let's go get these niggas." And when I heard him say that shit, I looked and I learned to my friends like, "Yo, these motherfuckers after, right? Yo, they chased us. We was in Bronx Park. Yo, Julia, we was in Bronx Park. These motherfuckers chased us, right? And they was the two of them that was chasing me. They had a fucking what do you call that? Like
I wasn't
like a
there.
suitcase, not a suitcase, but like a fucking, like a
suitcase.
No,
it was like that. Yeah, like
like a
Benji box?
No,
a fucking big ass, like it wasn't a
duffel
suitcase.
bag. A duffel
No,
bag.
I can't think of the name of it. It was like a fucking
garbage bag.
No, it was a big fucking
like
case.
a box, but it was like it wasn't a suitcase. And there's like, yo, let's get this motherfucker, put him in the fucking thing, and throw him in Bronx River.
Small. That's because you small.
And I was small, but yo, I was fast.
How fast could they run carrying that fucking big case?
No, they was carrying that shit side by side, chasing me. And I said, I'll be damned if these white boys are gonna catch me. They're gonna be way out of breath before they fucking catch me, right? So we running. I'm at Bronx Park, right? And then I run up the block, and when I hit Bronxwood Avenue, which is my hood, I stopped running. Because now it's my hood.
Yeah, right.
I said, you can run up on me all you want now because you'll get got. Because now.
So did they catch you or not?
The hell no, they didn't catch me.
Yeah.
I got to the block and I stopped running. I said, okay, I'm good now because I got my people around me.
Yeah, right.
So they ran up into that same scenario and said, oh, shit. Now
we ran too far.
You got grown motherfuckers chasing you, right? So they jumped in their fucking Camaro, whatever the fuck they was driving, and they skirted out of there. They used to come to the block. The only time you seen white boys was when they came through the block to buy weed. That's the only reason they
came in the movie before, Steve. I've seen this in a movie before.
I'm just saying. That's how it was back in the day. They came through to buy weed and be out. But, occasionally they would catch motherfuckers like little young motherfuckers by themselves and say, yeah, we can get these little motherfuckers.
That's a fact.
You know what I mean? But
so you know that scene in Bronx Tale where they was throwing the buses coming from like Roosevelt going across.
Yeah.
My father tell me about that. Like I didn't grow up in that era. I was born in '86, obviously, but my father tell me about him beefing with the Italians from Roosevelt Avenue going across Tremont and Fordham. So when you tell me that story, that shit is like, it's funny to me laughing at it, but it's like,
it's real.
You my pop's age. It's real shit. Because I remember him and his boys and his brothers going over there fighting it. So when I see that movie, it's like, yo, bro, that shit, taking the 41 bus past Fordham Road, taking that Bronx 12, that shit is real stories. Like, yo, you can't look over here. You can't get out the bus hit. That shit is real life shit, bro.
Yeah. Now today, there's like really no neighborhoods like that anymore. There's no like Italian neighborhoods, black neighborhoods. Everything's kind of mixed up now. But
gang neighborhoods now.
I'll tell you what neighborhoods are still like that. I'll tell you what neighborhoods still like that. Howard Beach is still like that.
Howard Beach?
Hell yeah. Howard Beach is what?
Howard Beach, a lot of Spanish people now, man.
Well, maybe I'm wrong. But, I mean, if there's a lot of Spanish people in Howard Beach now, then there's some serious gentrification going on.
Yeah.
Because that shit was straight up all Italian.
No, I don't think it's...
back in the 80s, I'm talking about back then, when that kid, what's his name, Yusef Hawkins? When they chased him from that pizza
that was
pizza shop. I ate at that pizza shop. The Plumbers local is right up the block.
New Park Pizza.
Yeah, that fucking pizza's some good pizza. I got front. And that's why I said, I want to try this pizza. And this is the same pizza shop where they chased the black kid into the street and all that shit, right?
Yeah, the only neighborhoods like that are Russian neighborhoods. Yeah, you're right.
So I go there, right? But at that time, now I'm talking about in the early 90s, like 90, 91, 92.
Yeah.
Right? Why you go there? Why did you go there, though?
Because the Plumbers local was around the block. And I was going to the Plumbers local to go get a check or whatever the fuck. I had business with the Plumbers local. And, I wanted something to eat. So I said, let's go. I'm going to that pizza shop. I heard they got good pizza.
Yeah.
But I knew the history. But I said, fuck it. That was then. This is now. I'm like, yo, fuck that. So I go. I'm with, I ain't by myself, but I'm like with a cool guy. And we go. And yo, you have to see the look on faces of the Italian dudes behind the counter that was serving us. Like, I'm gonna serve you because I want your money, but I don't really want to serve you, nigga. You know what I mean? But I didn't give a fuck. I just wanted to slice the pizza.
Steve, tzutzun. They didn't call you that word. They call you tzutzun in Italian.
Whatever. But, eggplant, whatever the fuck, that whole eggplant shit. And I was like, listen, motherfucker, put some eggplant on my pizza, goddammit. I don't give a fuck what.
It's not like that anymore, right? Well, like I said, there's maybe like you can go like the Russian neighborhood. Okay, yeah, you go to Brighton Beach and whatnot. But do you think was there any benefit growing up in that era as opposed to now where everything is mixed up and is like not like that anymore?
Yes.
Yeah, it was more community involved.
Yeah.
Like Steve was saying earlier, you can let your kids out
right
in a neighborhood will protect the kids, like to protect the neighborhood. I told you before you said that really I can't let my kid outside right now. You crazy. I would never let my kid outside by himself. No way. Hell no.
Yo, we used to see the difference is here's the whole difference. Back then, when I was a kid growing up, it wasn't like, my parents didn't try to keep me in the house and be studying and all the time. Get the fuck out and go play and run this, go outside. Get the fuck. It's like, get out the house.
Yeah.
You're not doing any good to yourself in the house. Get out and go play with your friends. Yo, we spent more time in the street than we did in our house.
Yeah, because, I think, and first of all,
it's activities going on and shit. You did get in the street.
It taught you how to socialize. That's number one, right?
That's hell yeah. That's key.
Street smarts.
It taught you street smarts. And I'm gonna be a little bit when you have neighborhoods that are segregated, and I'm not saying that it's right or wrong. All I'm saying is it teaches you how to protect what's yours, if you will.
Okay.
And and today that might be one of the reasons why these young guys coming up don't have that kind of drive, because they weren't growing up with like I have to get into the street and play, and I got to figure out where I am on this hierarchy of kids.
Think it also
right. Well, so what I mean by that is, you were hung out with your friends and you figured out real quick who was the toughest out of the bunch, who wasn't.
That's what I was about to say. It told you your social status early in life.
Right. And it also taught you what you should protect and what you should not, like women, kids, so on and so forth. Like, the neighborhood respect. The neighborhood me and Meatball grew up in. If there was a guy who beat his girlfriend, or if there was a guy that was going, stalking a girl, it was handled with street justice, whether it's right or wrong. It was handled. You know what I mean? And I'm sure the same thing happened in your guys' neighborhood when growing up. That's not there anymore. Like, if when I was a kid, if there was a problem and my mother was home and my father wasn't, the neighbors would figure it out. Do you know what I mean? Like, let's say my mother had a problem with whomever, a guy or whatever the case may be. The neighbors, if they were home, it was such a community that they would handle it. And my father didn't have to worry. Where in my situation, I barely know my neighbors' names. And if I have a problem or my wife has an issue, my neighbors don't even come out of the house. They shut the door. Do you know?
That's the difference. Because when shit happens in the street from back in the day, like shit happens. I'm a youngster. I'm a young kid. The early teens or whatever the case, and shit jumps off in the street. You don't fucking run upstairs and be like, all shook and like go want to hug your mommy and tell your daddy what just happened. The shit gets handled in the street.
Right.
You know what I mean? You know, when shit, I remember the first time an older dude put a gun to my head.
Wow.
Because he was just trying to really put the fear of God in me because I was a youngster, because, you know, I fucked up some of his drugs, right? And
Wait a minute. What do you mean you fucked up some of his drugs?
Because, you know, I was selling drugs for him.
Okay.
Right? And you know, I don't know what happened. I can't remember exactly, but I fucked up some of his drugs. And that nigga got so mad that he pulled a gun on and put it right to my fucking head. If I had any pee in me, I would have peed myself, but I didn't. But I was so fucking scared, right? I came running out of there. And all I did was run across the street, and I told my brothers, yo, I forget this motherfucker's name, just put a gun to my head. That's all I had to say. In like seconds, there was about 30 motherfuckers over there looking for this dude, went to go get him, and just handled the business. You know, like, the shit got handled in the street. That motherfucker knew to never fuck with me again, because when I ran across the street in a panic because I was so fucking scared, I had so many people over there that they handled that business with that motherfucker. Right. And he never fucked with me again. You know what I mean? It was just shit got handled in the streets. You didn't, you know, you didn't fucking, you know, run and hide and all that shit. And I ain't gonna front. I was scared like a motherfucker. That shit never happened to me before.
Yeah, right.
I never even seen a gun, and this thing went to my head, and I was like, "Oh shit!" You know, I was so fucking scared. I didn't know what to do. All I did was run out into the street, and when I seen my people, I told them what happened, and they went to handle that shit.
Right. Yeah, that doesn't happen anymore. There's no
nowadays. You know, it's, you know, because it was more of a community thing back then. Yeah. You know, it was like, yo, we all stood together in the hood. Like it was like, you fuck with me, you fucking with all of us.
Yeah, and that's gone.
That's dead.
That's
you know,
dead.
Because now it's like everybody's for self. Like, yeah, you know, this is my hood, but I'm for self. And so, you know, shit jumps off. You got to handle your own business, and you don't know. Motherfuckers might be saying, "Oh, look at that shit that's going on over there." They're not running to help you. They're like trying to avoid that shit because they don't want no part of it. You know, instead of like being down with you and handling shit, they go in the other direction.
Yeah.
Yeah. You see some shit? Well, boom! They closing the fucking door and shutting the blind, and that's it.
Even the businesses, the people that ran the businesses or worked there actually were from the neighborhood. That's another reason.
Yes, that's another thing.
Fell apart.
Yeah.
So
you realize this is the first time.
Wait, who's this? Michelle talking about it's the era of the geeks. They control everything. Real revenge of the nerds shit. No one wants to take a beating anymore. We got violence interrupters now.
Yo,
I don't even know what the fuck that means, but whatever.
She was saying like it's a tell world. Like,
I get it.
The street, just you talking about, motherfuckers gonna put that camera on and be like, look who did it.
Yeah, right.
Like Cain, like your man Cain earlier. Somebody seen it. Somebody recorded it.
Right.
Snitch.
Yeah,
that will never ever come back.
No, it's
never ever.
But do you realize that? Do you realize that this is?
She said that's why the Citizen app is around.
I don't know what that is.
I hear you, Michelle. I hear you, baby girl.
What's the Citizen app?
Oh, she in New York. She in America. Then.
She's right about that. The Citizen app. When you ever look at the news and the videos that they show you, it's not all the time, but a lot of times they say, well, the video they reference the video that they reference is a Citizen app video. I don't know if it's from like surveillance cameras or.
No. Let me tell you, Steve. Let me tell you. Put you on. Citizen app is an app where you download on your iPhone or your Android, and you literally walk to a scene of a 911 call, whether it's a fire, crime scene, and you record it, and it's broadcasted on the app. So whoever's watching the app can see it, whether it's live or recorded. Anybody in the area, but it also gives you alerts of all the shit that's happening around your area. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
So it's like,
John.
So it's like a citizens app for the whole neighborhood, and anybody could join.
John, I'm going to tell you
Yo,
how
this
good
chick
it
at the
is.
trip, she said, snitches don't get stitches. They get what? They get likes and views.
I like that. I like
Hey,
her. I
John,
like
I'm
her.
going to tell you how good it is.
All right,
Okay.
Michelle, I hear you, baby girl.
Go ahead, Meatball. Go ahead.
I would get an alert, fire at a certain
Word
address, right? 2 minutes later, I hear the fire department passing, going to the fire. That's how quick it is.
Yeah.
It's
Like,
crazy.
listen, I know there's benefits to it, but I don't know, man. I kind of prefer the old way. It's,
you know, listen, it's like evolution. We came up a certain way,
yeah,
right? And this is where the whole shit evolves. We came up a certain way. You see how we all talking about, we're reminiscing about childhood and what shit we used to do and all this other stuff, and how we grew up and different things, whatnot. But if we don't instill that in our children,
yeah, it's gone.
so that they can get the feel of what it was like for us, so to speak, because they can't experience it, because you know that's not their time, that was our time, and this is their time. But you gotta instill that kind of shit in them to help to make them move forward with the same mindset.
Yeah.
If you don't carry that shit on, it gets lost.
I think
It gets lost.
I think Julian was right when he said you have to put your kids today in organized sports, because at least they know how to get to learn how to socialize and
listen, I got out of work today early, right?
Yeah.
I come outside, it's nice temperature, it's not super hot, not super cold, there's nobody in the park. So how is my son supposed to play with anybody else in the park? Nobody goes to the park anymore, bro. It's like, unless he's in something, and that's just today. I'm talking about not like my era. I'm talking about like today's era. It's like kids don't socialize unless they are being socialized with. The only way they socialize is through like digital media, social media. But physical contact, kids don't have that no more. And unless you force the issue, which parents is scared to force the issue because you have dudes like this rapists everywhere, they don't let their kids out. It's like, I would never let my son outside by himself until he's able to protect himself as a man, not as a kid. Like, but you gotta tell me.
That means the organized sports, right? I mean, that's basically
gotta be organized. It's gotta be something where
baseball,
he's
football,
with
basketball,
kids.
right? Yeah.
Do you guys have nieces and nephews? Because I got a 19 and a 21-year-old.
Yeah.
And they'll hear my friends talk, or my wife or my relatives say something that happened years ago, that they're like, you got to be kidding me, Dad, you really did that? And I'm like, yeah, but it seemed like nothing at the time, but they're in shock. Are you guys like afraid to say what you did, not to influence them to do stuff?
No, that depends.
I think it's the direct opposite.
I'm not.
You think, see, what you just said, Meatball, is the key. Don't be afraid to say what you did, because
Meatball, you know what else?
Give them some insight to what you experienced, and how can they ever grasp the concept of whatever it is you're talking about?
Let Julian go.
You know what I'm saying? They can't even feel what you're talking about, because you broke it down to them and said, this is what I did. And but that has to give them some insight to, as
let Julian
what they can think about doing moving forward. And if they don't know, they can't shout.
Julian,
Steve,
what were you gonna say?
Let's say this one. So let's just say, what if your intentions are to teach them, like your parents taught you, but they learn faster than you want to teach them? So, say if you want to tell them about sex or drugs or something like that, like, and you think they too young for it, like, nah, they too young for that. Let me wait, and then they wind up doing it already because they seen somebody else or heard about it from somewhere else that you're not you're not privy to.
You're right.
You know what I'm saying? This era, the kids are so smart because they get so much communication, so much information at a young age. Like when we were growing up, our mom and dad and our teachers taught us what we need to know. Nowadays, kids are getting information from everywhere and they picking it up from everywhere. So I might say to my niece at 15 or 13 about sex, but she heard about that shit somewhere else at 10. I'm late.
Yeah.
Even though I wanted to be early at 20, late already as a parent, like as an uncle. I'm like, damn, I should have been teaching her at 5 to be ahead of the game, but I'm already late at 12. That shit is crazy to me. Like,
one thing I realized about kids nowadays, Julian, and this shit, it was so amazing to me, is that kids nowadays, I have to say nowadays, because I know I wasn't that type of kid, they pick up shit so quickly. I mean, like,
it's different, bro.
Just it's different. It's a different era, bro. Different time. Like,
no, we picked it up too, but we wasn't privy to all that information. We was privy to the information our teachers and our moms taught us.
Right.
So now these kids are picking up information from everywhere.
2-year-olds. Now you're looking at 2-year-olds. I saw this. I forget where the fuck I was at the other day, right? And I saw this kid. He couldn't have been no more than 2 or 3 years old, right? His mom was busy doing some shit. And you know what he was doing? He was on the fucking phone.
Yeah.
What?
2 years old, 3 years old on a fucking and like this kid.
My son knew my phone password at 3.
He knew what the fuck he was doing. And I said,
he knew the password. How the fuck you know that? How the fuck you know that?
Right. I'm gonna tell you guys. I'm gonna tell you, so this is why I brought this up. My cousin brings up a couple of years ago. His hold on, Julian. Oh, I'm sorry. I just got a text. My cousin brings up, remember my father's car to Bonneville? He just had nothing but problems with this car. It was like 2 years old, and he had to get rid of the car. He goes, remember, you took the keys. I was 16 years old. I burnt the car to get insurance money because he couldn't deal with the mechanical issues. My kids are like, you did what? I'm like, oh, Jesus Christ, really? You got to bring this up? He goes, yeah. Remember? And I says, and I told him the story. I says, yeah, you know, your cousin's, you know, the father, we had problems with the car. So we had to drive it to so-and-so's block. We had to tilt it all out to make sure for the insurance company because we drove it there with the keys. And we stopped at the gas station, picked up, a couple empty bottles of beers and did some cocktails and just burnt the whole thing. They were like, you hear all these crazy things. My daughter goes, we knew you did a lot of crazy things, but burn a car? And I'm like, that was a normal thing, bro.
Oh, everybody. That was nothing. Are you kidding?
And they're looking at me like, are you serious? I go, yeah. You know,
how about this one? I got one better for you. How about this one? How about taking the back seats out of a car, right? And reporting it to the fucking insurance company. And then the insurance company doesn't total the car because the car is worth more than the back seats. And then they send you a check for the fucking back seats. And then you just put the fucking back seats back in the goddamn car because you got them in a warehouse down the block somewhere.
Cha-ching.
Everyone did insurance shops.
I remember that shit, guys.
Anyway,
I'm out. I don't remember that.
Yeah, listen, fellas.
I remember that shit.
It was a different world back then, man. But it was a hell of a lot more fun. I don't care what anybody tells me.
You know
what?
All of this whole conversation, you know what this shit is saying about us? We some old motherfuckers.
You ain't kidding. Holy shit.
And I'm just saying, because, I mean, even you, Julian, motherfucker.
Yeah, I'm not old. You motherfuckers old.
How old are you, Julian?
36.
You ain't.
I think
old.
I'm 36.
Kidding?
You could be my son.
You motherfuckers, you talking about ripping back cheese out of a car?
Oh, shit, Julian, I forgot. Listen, I forgot to tell you guys. Last thing, and then I gotta go. But I am interviewing at the end of the month. I'm interviewing Sarah J, the porno chick.
Oh my god!
I got some questions for that.
Yeah, she's
been
doing
my research.
That girl has been doing porn for like 20 years, man.
I just messed up a whole bunch of things on that thing.
Everybody MILF.
Wow.
Yeah. She's been doing.
Talk about checking up the Carfax on somebody, huh?
20 years she's been doing porn, and I'm going to be interviewing her at the end of March 24th or something like that. Yeah.
Tune in, people. Tune in.
Y'all heard it here first.
And it's going to retire. No, dude. I went on right before I went on with you guys. I was on Brazes, one of the porn, and she did a new one. But this one she was a MILF. She was like, oh,
She's everybody's milf.
She's everybody's milf. She's like,
that's all she could be now. She's a milf.
Yeah, that's it. But but it's like, now she does the porn where it's like, having sex with my son's friend because he just broke up with his girlfriend to make him feel better or some bullshit like that.
Revenge porn.
Yeah. But she's got some big titties and a big ass. And god damn.
Silent J all day.
All day, John. She could be. What does it say? She could be 99 and you'd still want another scene. Where's
this chick Michelle from? She's been
that's
all in.
He don't want to get his own account.
Yeah, this is
Where you
my
from, Michelle?
No, this is my.
Yo, put your address and phone number down.
No, Steve.
No, John. Go ahead, Steve.
What the hell?
Come on, son.
Go. Let him go.
Yeah, I'm saying, come on, yo. This is how we get there. Throw his address and phone number there. Let him brother I'm single. So all you chicks out there that's watching this shit, I'm single and I'm ready to mingle, goddammit. I ain't playing. I'm gonna flip this whole shit from a podcast to a dating site. I don't give a fuck.
Oh shit!
You
y'all see me? I see you.
Steve,
Nicole Bundy just called us a bunch of crooks.
You couldn't handle Michelle.
Fuck. That's my home. Wait, that's my homegirl. I was getting ready to say fuck you, but that's my homegirl.
Yo, Steve, take your shirt off. Show her what she's missing. Go ahead. Take
You
your
want me to
shirt
show you
off.
the nipple?
No.
I ain't doing that shit. You crazy, me boy. Fuck that. If you want to know, you got to see it in person.
Yeah, go ahead, Steve. Take your shirt off. Show it.
Take your shirt off, Steve.
Guys, take your shirt off.
You ain't get me to I'm drunk, but I ain't stupid.
Michelle said, let me see what you're working with. Look, she said it. She said the shit.
If you want to see what I'm working with, if I take my shit out, the whole screen's going to get dark.
Don't do that.
Come on, Steve.
Wait. You heard me, right?
Was all talk.
I said, wait. She said, oh, yeah, come on. Man, fuck you, Michelle, because you ain't telling me nothing.
Yes, son. She said, yes,
Oh,
son.
she said, double python pump. The what the fuck? What double?
Take your shirt off. Take your shirt off.
Steve, give us a little dance, a little fucking
nipple,
dance
Steve.
for her.
Give a little nipple.
Yeah.
Give a little
You
nipple.
motherfuckers are crazy if you think I'm doing that shit.
Come on, give us a little dance.
Yo, she wants you to flex.
Listen, like I said, Michelle, if I take my shit out, this whole screen gonna get dark because it's gonna be like a fucking eclipse.
I'm gonna make John. Can Michelle send a picture through this or no?
I don't think so.
Yeah, let me see what you working with, Michelle.
Hold on. Yeah.
She got
Michelle,
a profile pickup.
Yeah.
Michelle, let's see what he's working. Take a picture and send it. Go ahead.
No.
Michelle Castellanos.
No.
What's up, girl? Let me see what you working with.
God, I hope she could do it.
Make a little love.
To a dating site.
Get down tonight. Get down tonight. Do a little dance. Make a little love.
Turn this shit into a freak show, John.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know. Fucking with you, bro. What?
Yo, we get in where we fit in, goddammit.
John is dancing. Go ahead, get it, John. Get it, John.
Do a little dance. Make a little love. Get down tonight. Get down tonight.
I saw some BG shit right there.
Make a little love. Get down tonight.
Come on, Steve. Steve, you take your shirt off. Michelle's gonna send a picture.
You motherfuckers ain't getting me to strip on the internet. You think I'm stupid?
Take a shot. Take a shot with me. Take a shot.
Bro.
Come on. Take a
I'll
shot.
take a shot.
All right.
Take a shot.
I'm out of liquor. I'm all done. I'm all out.
Get another gut. Let's go.
Yeah,
now take your shirt off, Steve. Now take your shirt off.
Yeah, now take your shirt off, Steve.
That shit ain't changing nothing, motherfucker.
Come on, Steve. Break the internet.
I'm not taking. Listen. Only thing I'm taking off from Michelle is my shorts. I ain't taking off my top. She can see the shorts. No, I can't do that because then you won't be able to see me. The screen will go black.
What are you, a Hasidic Jew? You only got to take your shorts off?
Oh my God.
Wait. Look at this. And my homegirl is laughing. She got all good.
What a letdown. God damn it.
Man, fuck you. I'm not doing that shit.
You got
I'll take my shirt off if all y'all take your shirts off.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
Right.
All right, let's do it.
You go first.
Fuck y'all.
At least stand up for Michelle. At least stand up and show her what she can get.
Motherfucker, you stand up. I'm not.
He is standing up. Wait.
He said, and my homegirl is instigating. She talking about, show me. You already seen, girl. What the fuck are you? You already know what the wolf was about.
Nicole, let me just tell you got the wrong one.
No, she doesn't. She already know.
Just pick on the other. Pick the other black guy. And ask him to show you. Yeah. You need about three.
Fuck you, John.
You need about three rulers for Julian.
Nah.
You need a yardstick for Julian.
It's all myth.
Let's see who got the most lint in your belly button. What?
yeah. Who's got the most lint in your belly button?
They going crazy. They going crazy right now.
Michelle, can you post a picture on this text?
No, I don't think so.
I think Meatballs are sliding your picture, Steve. You better watch it.
Yeah,
he actually picture. Get him.
You can't fuck with me.
You guys are fucked up. Let me tell you. You guys are fucked up. I got some fucked up. I got some fucked up friends.
All right, you know what? Steve, talk dirty to Michelle. Go ahead.
No, don't.
Yes, talk dirty to Michelle.
No, don't.
Yeah.
I'm not doing that. I have to show. I have to show respect. I know. No, I'm not talking dirty. If Michelle don't talk dirty to me, I ain't talking dirty to her.
All right, Michelle, you gotta talk dirty.
Steve, text your phone number text your step phone number to her. Go ahead.
No, don't.
Yes.
First of all, wait. First of all, Michelle, where you at?
No.
She in the Bronx. She told me she in the Bronx.
Oh shit! Wait a minute. Hold up, John. Come over for dinner. She said, "Come over for dinner, John, with your wife next week."
Oh shit!
Oh.
Yeah, she asked you out. You should have showed her some nipples, Steve. You see?
Yeah.
No, she ain't trying to make started a job.
Yeah, Steve. If she would have showed a nipple, she would have been.
If she showed me some nipples, I'll show her.
No. You gotta show her the nipples. No, you fucked that up,
Michelle.
Man. Now she want John.
She. Yo, this girl's a trip. She's
look. You
got your chance, Steve. Oh shit!
Hey, John. Add Michelle to the group.
No.
Why not?
Because Michelle has a penis.
Oh my God.
Oh shit!
That's fucked up, Steve.
And the fucked up thing, it's bigger than Julian's.
Yo, listen. My own girl said everybody's shirt got to come up.
Yeah.
Everybody's shirt got to come up.
Yeah.
Let's go. On the count of three, take off your motherfucking shirt.
I ain't taking shit off.
Not for a cock.
Yeah.
See, you motherfucking
Subscribe to my OnlyFans. Get my shirt off.
Julian, you would make a lot of money with OnlyFans, bro. I'm telling you, bro.
Yeah,
what would your name be if you were OnlyFans? Julian the Jackhammer.
Julian. No alias. I am who I am.
Julian the Giant. Oh, I like that one. Julian the Giant.
The tripod.
The tripod. Yeah.
Put me in new Game of Thrones. I'm coming. Let's go.
Right.
I want to tell my friend, because she keeps coming, I'm going to see you tomorrow, girl. So you better stop with that bullshit.
Oh, shit.
You're going to get yours. And we're gonna see all about taking the tops off and the bottoms off and all that shit. And then you better not run. You can run, but you can't hide, goddammit. I'm coming for that shit. So don't play with me now, goddammit.
The kickstand.
You said that. What?
Steve, Michelle's gonna cock slap you.
Yo, Steve, Michelle's got a dick, son.
That's disgusting, son.
She said we gonna come together.
Oh shit.
Do you really want to hurt me? Do you really want to make me cry?
Got me boy singing out here.
Listen, you know the funny shit is if Michelle ain't really got a dick, y'all are really insult this chick. Because now you're saying the bitch got a dick and she's not even, that's not the case.
It's a guy.
800 million people in this world. Who the fuck knows, Steve?
It's a guy, you fucking dummy.
What?
Michelle is a guy.
Look her last name. Look her last name. Castellanos, bro. What you think that means?
No, it means
I don't know, but goddamn, if you're a guy,
cash straight. What do you think?
No, wait. Cut the crying game music.
In Greek, that means you want to cock or no?
Listen, if you're a guy, I will take your fucking bitch ass and bend you over and fuck you like you ain't never been fucked before.
Why would you do that? Why would
This is why we have no fans.
This is why we don't make a goddamn dime.
Wait.
No, I'm fucking around. I was playing, motherfucker.
No, I don't know, man. You were
I don't know.
serious.
I know, goddamn it.
I don't know.
You were pretty serious, man.
No, we don't do that like that. Let me just put this out there. I like pussy. Okay.
You two
I
just
ain't
pulled
fucking
this
with
shit.
nobody that don't, you know what I'm saying? Fuck that shit. Let's clarify that shit right now. Let's not get nothing twisted. This motherfucker right here likes pussy.
Yeah.
Michelle said you two just pulled this shit. I said, Steve, you fucked it up, Steve. Steve,
yeah,
fucked it up.
We did so good for like an hour and 15 minutes.
For like an hour and 15 minutes.
No, but you know what? This shit is entertaining. You gotta entertain, the viewers.
There's 6 people watching right now.
Yeah.
And three of them, Steve.
5. We just lost one. We just lost one. 5
Wait.
Guy.
This chick right here is our biggest fan. This bitch right here is our biggest fan. So,
oh my god. I hate you guys. I hate this shit.
You don't hate us. You fucking love us.
You motherfuckers don't gotta take shit to the next level.
I try to stay away from you guys, and John keep bringing me in. You motherfuckers crazy as hell.
You can't get away from this shit, Julian.
I love y'all, man. I hate y'all,
but
I love
y'all
y'all
too.
All right. Okay. Here we go.
It's over.
All right. Yeah. All right.
Wait. Yeah, all 6. Wait, what?
Nope,
what
listen,
the fuck?
don't.
I said 6 people are watching
Yeah,
here.
Michelle
went.
5, 4. What the fuck is she talking about?
I said there's 6 people watching, and she goes, yeah, all 6. Wait, 5, 4. I mean, it's all going down.
Yeah, what happened to the Thunder Down Under? Where'd he go?
I don't know. Carl, I don't know what happened to Carl.
Where is the L?
Carl playing hopscotch.
He found the page when they was talking about things he liked, chicks with dicks.
Oh, now, wait. Now she's talking to my homegirl. Talking about where's the L? What the fuck is she talking about?
Shit. You better watch it, Steve. She coming to get you.
He's the bright crayon in the box, huh? Yo, this chick Michelle's a trip. Yo, if you in the BX, holla at her, brother.
No.
She's not in the Bronx, Steve. She's not in the Bronx. She's in Jersey.
I know she ain't in the Bronx. She's
in Staten Island, actually. Yeah. Oh shit! All right.
If you ever come to the Bronx.
Oh look, there's 7 people watching.
We got shit. We gaining views.
We got
shirt off, Steve.
We got 7 people watching now.
You still Julian. I ain't doing that shit.
All gay men. They just got on the link.
Right.
Oh shit! Only when the Yankees. Oh yeah.
Not to.
I don't blame him, man.
Only when. Oh, what?
Yeah, I don't know. Only when the Yankees play. I
Only
don't know
when
what
the
the fuck
Yankees
that-
play.
I don't know what the hell it is. I don't know what's going on.
Oh, they're
You
going to
want
the
to come to the
Bronx.
Bronx?
Oh,
when the Yankees play?
only in the Bronx when the Yankees play. I got you.
Spring season is coming, bitches. So bring your ass to the Bronx.
Steve, you about to fuck up your other baby. You better stop talking shit.
Nah, that's my homegirl. She just joking. She got jokes. That's all she doing.
She said what? She said what?
That's right. You heard me, goddammit. You my homegirl, and you got jokes, and you just want to fuck around. Because if not, you can turn your car around and come right back to my house right now.
Oh, Michelle.
Okay.
You don't want to put a motherfucker on the spot. Don't fuck with me. I'm live right now, goddammit.
He said he
listen to
timing.
me.
Go ahead.
Can you?
Go ahead. I love
I'll
this
go
guy.
Don't put me on the
Michelle,
spot.
she's my
I'll be
baby.
like, listen,
I'll
you
bring
can
her.
bring your ass right back here, right now, and we can get it. What?
Michelle is a guy.
I ain't talking to Michelle. I'm talking about homegirl right now.
Oh,
That's you see Nico right there? That's my homegirl.
Nicole Bundy.
Yeah, that's my homegirl.
Okay.
Okay.
So I don't know about your fucking Michelle, whoever is a guy. Fuck that dude. That motherfucker. We don't get down like that. So if I don't see you in the street, I might bitch slap you and all that bullshit. Because if you a guy, you shouldn't even be on here popping no type of shit you a woman.
I'm trying, Steve.
We don't.
Steve, I love you, bro.
All right.
Yeah.
Listen, I don't play that
I love
shit.
you, Steve. I love you, Steve.
know
I love you,
Michelle.
bro. I love you, bro. I love
You don't know Michelle.
I love you.
Oh, fuck, you
I
know
love you,
she's a
bro.
guy.
I love you, Steve.
You
I love
already
you,
know. I keep it a
Yeah.
buck, son. This is what we do on this podcast. We keep it a buck.
Steve, I love you, though. I love you.
I'm trying to end it, but it's impossible.
Steve, I love you. Steve, I love you. Steve, I love you.
Hell.
This is what we do. Wait.
Yeah, man.
What she said? What she said?
Nothing. She not
Wait.
talking
She said, wait. She said, Jesus, what the fuck? Speak English, bitch. What the fuck is about Jesus? Jesus, what the fuck does that mean? What the fuck does Jesus mean? What the? Where you from?
That means
Where you came from?
Jesus.
Yeah, Jesu, meaning
Jesu.
Jesus.
Oh my God.
Well, goddamn it, I don't know nothing about no Jesus. If you want to say Jesus, what the fuck are you talking about? What are you
John,
saying?
edit shit, John. John, edit, John. John, edit.
Yeah. How about Jose?
John.
Is that better?
John, edit, John. John, edit, John.
All right. We're done. It's over.
Guys,
All right.
Good night.
All right. Good night.
Yo,
Good night.
fellas.
Later.
Fellas.
Peace.
Good night.